we just spoke about this topic. Did you guys hear about TikTok's Black History Month event with Nicki Minaj?
No,
I did not.
So they hosted a Black History Month event with Nicki on Zoom.
All right.
Where they had a bunch of their most popular creators it's kind of almost like how like Clubhouse has the stage where you can speak, similar to those lines.
Okay.
And a lot of people took offense because none of the Black creators were allowed to be called up to speak. But this is a Black History Month event with a prominent Black artist.
Oh, it was an event based around Black History Month.
Yes, this is Black History Month.
That's not a mistake. That's not a mistake.
Things are working the exact way they were designed to work.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Fam, you can't have a Black History event. Duh. Let us get some of the Black creatives here so that we can get their takes on any of these situations. None? Come on. That's crazy, fam. That's not a mistake.
I don't think it was a mistake at all. The invites were sent out to who they wanted to be there.
There you go.
But it's Black History Month.
So even if some of those other creatives might not have been the top of the brass as far as TikTok goes, you gotta extend an invitation to them.
Black creatives on TikTok that are in.
I'm just saying, even if they not, let's say they not. Let's say you only went to the top 10%, and there are no Black people in the top 10%, but you're giving a Black History event. My nigga, you gotta invite some Black people.
Yeah,
you have to. Like, that's just common sense, in my opinion. You giving a Black History event, you need to have some Black people on the panel or able to speak. You know what I mean, and convey some things about the space. Like, that's not by mistake to me.
I'm with you. You knew who you invited. You knew who you brought up. This was intentional. And it just bugs me out that no one looked and said, hey, this is all you inviting? This is all you, like, Black History Month? So the fact that nobody looked and saw a problem there is the problem.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I wasn't aware of this, but thank you.
Yeah, and I think that some of the high, and that's my point. Like, with regards to the higher ups in corporate, they might have just glossed over that. Somebody got to be cognizant of that, and somebody need to be in a position of diversity where that doesn't fly. Like, that gets edited. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gets edited. That gets caught.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
But I think that comes down to, like, a real-life diversity conversation, which I think kind of actually ties in with the Rogan shit.
Yes.
Is when you have, maybe you hire a Black person or something like that at your company, but you're not really invested in their life or whatever, so you don't know how to handle situations with a Black History Month thing, an example.
I'll give TikTok
properly.
I'll give TikTok that. I won't give Rogan that, but I'll give TikTok that because I think
I'm sure that Rogan has Black friends, right?
I'm sure. Which in my opinion, go ahead, shoot.
I was gonna say that he probably is not invested in their lives enough to know that you shouldn't say certain shit.
I'm not giving you that because he's been a media mogul for 12 years. He's been a media mogul for 12 years. He knows the do's and don'ts. You see this shit every fucking day on what to say and what. I've been up here for 10 months.
Yeah, we make so many excuses for it.
Yeah, no, listen.
No, I'm
for
not
Rogan.
making an excuse for
Rogan.
That's what you're doing.
No,
for
it's
Rogan.
not. I'm doing the exact opposite. I'm saying that just because you hire a Black person doesn't mean that you care about Black people's shit.
Indeed. But what I'm saying is you said that he don't know what he can and can't say.
Because he's not as
invested
in their actual lives.
I know, but you're not supposed to get on TV.
Media space means he knows.
A 10-year-old in a media space for a year, no, they can't get on TV and say nigga.
My question to Parks is, why do you need to be invested in your Black friends' lives to know that you shouldn't say the things that he said?
Yeah.
Why do those correlate for you?
And that's my point.
That's where I'm confused. And that's where I say, boy, we make a lot of excuses for people.
Well, I'm saying that, okay, so as a comedian, for example, maybe he thinks that it's okay to say things in the nature of jest, of humor.
True.
But you don't know that you can't say certain shit. And I'm not talking about the N-word specifically.
You don't know that.
I'm not talking about it at all.
Me neither. I'm not even talking about it.
I'm not talking about it at all. I am very aware of the history of the people that believe white brain to be more intelligent than Black brain.
You can't justify
I'm not talking about the word nigga. I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about where that thinking comes from. I'm well versed on it. Thank you, Dad. It's pretty black and white.
No, and
for me.
And this is the thing that I've had this conversation all week now.
You better than me.
No, I live.
I know you get
so
to it,
listen, and I hate that we even back on Joe Rogan.
I'm all there. I'm not talking about that.
No, I'm just saying. Yo, people were defending him. People that I know, they like, yo, he's dope. His show is dope. Yo, he'll talk to an astrophysicist and he could just deep dive with them, and then he'll go talk to a blueberry farmer and he could deep dive with them. And if he's so diverse and he's so well thought out, he knows what the fuck is going on.
I don't judge him. I watch football, yo.
True.
Like I understand what time it's like. Don't think that it's judgy. I'm just telling you why I don't subscribe to that.
Yeah.
Football, I probably shouldn't subscribe to it either.
True.
But I mean, here we go.
True.
But I mean, I know.
And I wear Gucci.
We in America, yo.
I'm boycotting football starting next Monday, so I'm with the fight.
So stupid, yo.
But my point is that these companies, instead of more than just hiring black people or having black people in a conversation, you should invest a little bit more than.
I think
it's a service thing.
And
Same
that's
thing
what I think with
the
TikTok.
NFL.
And that's where I separate TikTok and Joe Rogan, is because I think TikTok is an Asian company, yes? Right?
Yes.
They're an Asian company based. So they may get a pass. Not a pass. They get a permission slip. Right? He don't. That's why I ain't compared the two. This company is from Asia. They looking at the numbers. They probably looking at whatever, and they just shooting the shit out there based on numbers.
Pay the black creators. I don't give TikTok a pass. I don't give nobody a pass that is having a problem paying the black creators. That's the side of the sword I fall on. And I've heard too many reports about, actually, I take it back a little bit. I do give a little bit of a pass.
To who? TikTok? Or some of the people?
It's hard to put it on companies, but this is by design because it's the algorithms.
True.
And
it's
that's
a numbers game.
And that's what the companies will tell you. All of them. Hey, the algorithms are doing this. They're designed to do this. Blah, 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 blah. But that gets back into, what are you telling the computer with all this facial recognition?
Somebody's
shit?
programming that
programming
out.
out.
Yeah, and I know what y'all think about black people in America, so I can imagine what happens when you put some black features into your little programs. Like the big mouths, the cheekbones,
The broad noses.
This could get deep, and we could talk about how surgery is conditioning y'all to get rid of all of that too. But I won't. I'm not my dad yet.
That's been happening for a long time.
I'm not my dad yet.
No, the funny part.
In a few years, that conversation's gonna come up.
No, the funny part with the surgeries is we on the same
Get your shit off.
dog. Now the black features are popular. They're not going away from black features. They walk into black features.
No, you saying the same
You
thing.
get what I'm saying? No,
black
that's why I
features
said we got
super popular, just not with black people.
That's the crazy part. No, we got shunned
with
for
black people.
We got shunned for the big lips before. Black women got shunned for the big asses. Now every motherfucker running around want a fat ass and some puffy lips.
Yeah.
So we saying the same thing.
I was talking to a young lady about the lip injection shit, and we looked at maybe 6 different women that got lip injections. Actually, if you just look Instagram, you'll see everybody.
You'll see
with
it.
lip
It's
injections.
all
It's all
over.
over the place.
Yeah,
I hate
look
all
the
of them. Y'all look like
They
shit.
look the same.
But I'm on my business. Yeah. And I was talking to her, and she loves the look. Oh, I love that little look where it pucks up and blah, 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 blah. And I say, I hate it.
I can't stand it.
And she said, well, I just like the big lip look. And I said, no, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't.
You don't.
I like the big lip look.
You like the
Because
popularity.
I love black features. So I could show you a young lady with big natural lips. And I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. It's not what y'all doing.
Not at all.
Right? So I showed her a picture of one of my favorite Instagram people. Best lips in the universe. And she says, her mouth is too big. Well, look. Well, now we getting somewhere.
No, because you got to make a distinction between what you like and
we getting somewhere. See
You
where
gotta
it
make an
gets tricky.
excuse. Yep.
Well, yeah, her mouth is big because that's a big black mouth, and to have those lips naturally, you would need a mouth. So y'all are just trying to take the shit that y'all like from black people and make it unblack. You putting black lips on the little Asian girl. You putting ass on the little fucking Korean girl. You putting hips, listen, and y'all be careful because there's all types of health complications going on with that too. for men and women. Men and women. Like, we in an era where we just gonna have to learn a lot to stay alive. Fucking my mom the other day, I'm eating eggs. My stomach all fucked up. She like, you gonna have to stop eating cheese. I'm like, damn. That too?
Yeah, dairy will fuck you up.
I know. But I mean, I grew up with all the dairy commercials.
Yeah.
Drink
Milk
some
does the
milk,
body good.
get some cheese.
Think about that. Milk does the body good.
Nigga, milk
It's like,
does a body
now I
good.
gotta stop. I gotta stop steak and cheese.
You about to be vegan?
No, nigga, you about to be 50.
You seen your man said that quitting heroin is like quitting cheese.
Who said that? Who said that?
Your man,
Who?
Eric Adams.
We being trolled.
You lying, yo.
We being trolled.
He ain't say that. Yeah.
Nah, we being trolled. He's
Yo, you
trolling.
lying, dog.
Enough, Daddy.